Three reasons AI is a bigger opportunity than the internet. My name is Dr. Jason Roy Llewellyn Miller. I'm the founder of Leadership Institute for Excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, if you find value in this video today, please like, share, subscribe, and follow us for more valuable content. Now, to understand the magnitude of the opportunity, they say the past is the best prediction of the future. So let's look back to the beginning to see how the future is going to look within the next 5 years. Now, before the internet, ladies and gentlemen, this was the first computer. And as you see, it was a complete wall unit. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a generational snapshot of what technology looks like over the generations. Now, you can see the baby boomer generation, the Gen X generation, the Gen Y, and the Gen Z. And now I want to take a look at how the speed of technology has moved as it relates to how we've evolved between 1980 until today. As you see, based on the speed of information, ladies and gentlemen, back then in the 1980s, we were walking in 1980. Then we started running, we got on a bicycle, then we got on a motorcycle, then we started to take a plane in the 2020s. In 2030, we're going to a complete rocket ship. And actually, what does that look like in the scale of information? Because it's important to understand how does that apply to you and I. Again, let's go back to 1980. See, in 1980, all we had was talk, voice calls. We only could talk. In the 1990s, we got talk and text. So we had beepers and everybody started talking and texting. In the 2000s, 10 years later, what did we get? We got 3G. And by the time we got 3G, everyone was in the dot-com Y2K era. Now, 10 years later, we got 4G. And in 4G, ladies and gentlemen, we got the birth of social media. We got the birth of all of these YouTubes and all of these other platforms. Now we're into 5G. And as we enter into 5G, we see the overlap of how technologies emerged with AI. Now, interesting to understand is the next level in the next 5 years is 6G. And what happens next? Now, what I want to give you, ladies and gentlemen, is just a single snapshot of technology over that time. See, everything that you see on the left in 1980 now fits into the one device here on the right in 2025. See, the time it takes technology to become mainstream is the most interesting and significant element that I discovered. See, for the TV and the phone, mobile phones, it took an average of about 30 years for them to become mainstream. Likewise, with the smartphone, you see, it only took about half that time, 16 years, to go mainstream because we had 3G and 4G technology as I expanded upon. Now, the last two are the two that are most interesting because, again, this is the time it takes technology to go mainstream and the impact of it over that time frame. Now, if you look in 2008, blockchain technology was introduced. Now, blockchain disrupted the entire financial landscape, completely revolutionizing money as we know it today. In 2017, generative AI started to disrupt the corporate landscape and completely has revolutionized it to what we know it as today. Now, why is that important? Why really is that important? Well, it's simple. Because 2 years later, in 2019, we were introduced to the coronavirus. The same coronavirus, ladies and gentlemen, that completely shut down the world. While the globe was completely shut down, ladies and gentlemen, we had the vaccine mandates, we had the mask mandates, we had the social distances, we had the emotional trauma, we had the hospitalizations, we had the food shortages, we had the layoffs, we had the supply chain logistics, and we had the millions of people who died all across the world during a time that the 5G network towers were being installed to amplify the impact of artificial intelligence. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is fair to say that during that time, the global emotional trauma we all endured gave birth to AI as we know the industry to be today. Now, let's be honest, guys. While 5G has completely enabled us to download and stream faster, there's two sides of this industry. It's a supply and demand business. See, as a result, for consumers or for most people who are interacting with AI on a mainstream level right now, this is probably what your social
FX
and send them to a VSO.
this new crazy AI
If you go to this link,
I'm landing 4 clients a week on
running your business.
coming in during business hours, at night, on the weekend.
This hyper luxury bus video hit over.
If you're an online coach, expert, or course creator and you're ready to land
The least fucking focused fucker you'll ever meet. I have a fucking wine company, a shoe deal, content, VaynerMedia.
turn this into that, use this, turn this.
Hey, business owners, come here. Check out this company.
Business owners, if you've been wanting
Paid.
5 signs.
Not only is this confusing, guys, but as a business owner, you understand. You are a consumer, guys. You need to understand that. Everybody here is in the AI industry to make money off you. So if you have a social media feed, or maybe you're like me, you're interested in this AI initiative, you want to understand what's going on, you're curious about it. But again, this is just the consumer side of AI. Now, what I've done over time is I've done extensive research to find the best ways to implement these things as a business owner. So instead of I'm having to find or you to leverage 10 to 15 different apps, how can I streamline that into something for my business? Now, that's what I have been taking the time to invest in. But do you really want to know the scary truth about this? Is that while in 2025, the consumers in AI focuses on one side, this is what the business looks like.
Symmetry and Figure's latest humanoid robots are blurring the line between machine and life, sparking shock across the internet. XAI has just unveiled Grok 3, rumored to be the most powerful AI yet, and China's relentless push with Tulu 3 and ByteDance's new model is making waves in ways no one expected. And if that wasn't enough, the rise of AI humanoid soldiers is raising serious questions about where this technology is headed. The AI race is accelerating and we're witnessing its most intense phase yet. One more thing before we dive in. I know many of you have been asking how to create an AI avatar like this. Well, I've got something for you. We just launched AI Content Lab, a school community where you'll learn how to build ultra-realistic AI avatars and influencers, automate video creation, and monetize AI-generated content. And this is just the beginning. Every month we're adding new courses, tutorials, and strategies to keep you at the cutting edge of AI-powered content. No complicated setups, no prior experience needed, just plug into the future of AI content creation. If that sounds like something you'd want to be part of, check out the link in the description and join us inside AI Content Lab. Now, in robotics. Humanoid robots dancing at the Spring Festival Gala, perfectly in sync with human performers. Meanwhile, Figure AI just walked away from OpenAI to build its own in-house AI. Tesla's Optimus is facing a new challenger in the robot hand game, and NVIDIA is training humanoids to move like pro athletes. The race for the most advanced AI-powered humanoid is heating up fast, and things are getting intense. Let's break it all down. First up, let's chat about China's Spring Festival Gala, where a group of 16 humanoid robots from a company called Unitree took the stage. They performed this traditional Yangko dance alongside 16 human dancers, tossing and catching handkerchiefs, spinning around in sync, and not missing a beat. The crazy part is that most humanoid robots out there struggle to stay balanced if you just give them a little shove. But these H-Hun robots, they were not only dancing, but also flipping handkerchiefs in the air and catching them again, all while maintaining stability. That is no small feat. Now, people are comparing them to Tesla's Optimus robot. If you remember, Optimus had some pretty shaky demos when it came to walking in a straight line or picking things up. The Unitree H-Hand stands about 1.8 meters tall, around 5'11", and weighs 47 kilograms. That's about 104 pounds. They spent 3 months training with AI using laser slam for positioning. This helped them handle stage nuances like little gaps in the floor and the rapid changing of dance formations. These robots were officially rolled out in August 2023, even making an appearance at NVIDIA's GTC conference in 2024. Folks have been pointing out how China is stepping up big time in AI and robotics, especially after that AI assistant DeepSeek also made headlines. India, for instance, is keeping a close watch on DeepSeek's activities, worried about data security. And Elon Musk, he gave his own not so flattering opinion on DeepSeek, implying he wasn't super impressed. But here's the kicker. While the spotlight is on China's new AI and robotics achievements, other companies around the globe are making big moves too, like Figure AI. They're the team building that commercial and residential humanoid robot called Figure O2. Elon's Tesla is doing the same, funneling loads of resources to develop Optimus. Some companies are focusing on commercial tasks first, like factory work or warehouse jobs, because businesses have a higher willingness and budget to pay for these futuristic helpers. Others, like 1X, are already pushing toward making robots useful in the home, which is a whole other challenge because you're dealing with everyday random tasks, kids running around, or pets underfoot. So basically, China is pushing AI and robotics hard. Unitree's dancing humanoids are wowing everyone. And shorter training times mean these robots are improving fast.
That's exactly it, ladies and gentlemen. Between 2019 and 2025, we are now living in an AI-powered post-pandemic world where AI is the biggest industry on the planet. As you can see, the advancements are still yet being made, and the challenges discovering new things for the future is still happening. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why we see corporate America and the global economy changing around us. Now, you can see it when you can hear articles or you see the corporate America's initiatives like Forbes magazine predicting that in the next 5 years, by 2030, by the time we get to 6G, AI will be a $15.7 trillion industry. Forbes calls AI the biggest opportunity in the fastest changing economy. Now, Fortune magazine said just over half of businesses said they would spend anywhere between $500,000 to $5 million on AI investments this year. Financial Times has an article out, an exclusive about BlackRock and Microsoft, so an investment firm and technology company, are teaming up with a whopping $30 billion investments into AI infrastructure. Now, if BlackRock is investing, you should understand, ladies and gentlemen, JP Morgan Chase is going to be doing the same, because as I mentioned before, during the layoffs and the disruptions, after the collapse of the banks you saw after the financial crisis that took place during the pandemic, JP Morgan Chase was the bank to purchase a lot of those debts. And a lot of those debts have been processed on the blockchain. And now JP Morgan Chase has launched their Index GPT AI to manage and oversee all those digital assets. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand why. Wall Street Journal posted this article. Extra, extra, read all about it. Companies across all industries, they're scrambling to find AI talent from a pool that is not growing fast enough, even during the economic disruption and layoffs. And that is a real thing. That is an absolute real thing, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what sets us apart. See, ladies and gentlemen, again, we are the Leadership Institute for Excellence. We are a hybrid financial marketing organization and consulting firm. We specialize in financial literacy, business development training, and client services AI solutions. Now, our goal and our mission is to help 60,000 men and women become AI certified via our AMO program, our AI-powered affiliate marketing opportunity, where our goal is to advance a new era of AI professional workforce in this changing technological landscape. Now, we've taken the time, ladies and gentlemen, to put together a complete life hacks roadmap that includes the resources, the financial education from PHP Integrity, income opportunities in AI solutions to expand and grow business, online courses to increase your own personal knowledge, and master classes to move on to the advanced AI skills and training. Now, we've broken it down into 3 steps, ladies and gentlemen. Your pathway to earning money with AI begins here. So I want to welcome you to the 3-step process to your financial success. Now, we will guide you through learning the AI basics to mastering advanced skills to capitalizing on these profitable opportunities. As you can see, there's many. Now, the first step, understanding. Take the course. Start your journey by enrolling in the comprehensive course or AI course, and this will help you to understand the first steps in understanding the power of AI in business world today. Step number 2, you learn valuable tasks, because in our courses we're going to teach you the AI skills in business you will need to get paid today. And of course, step number 3, you make money. After you take your course, you'll be able to be registered with us, and you're now ready to start offering our services and our AI solutions and start making money. I'm going to take the time, ladies and gentlemen, to explain really what makes us unique. Like I said, we offer the resources, the financial education, we give you the AI solutions, the income opportunity, the online courses, and again, the master classes. So when I say AI for profit, ladies and gentlemen, your pathway to financial success has to start somewhere. And in our AI business course, you will learn how to use AI for creating high demand business solutions, starting with the basics and moving to more practical uses in business, that you'll be able to gain the skills to provide valuable AI services and boost your earnings. So, why become an affiliate with Lifehacks? Well, not just for who we are as a financial services master distribution organization, but for who we're not. We are nothing like network marketing. There is no downline and there's no recruiting to get promoted. Our AMO program, our affiliate marketing program, is designed to do 2 things. First things first, create a new work of AI certified professionals by first things first, helping you to become AI certified in generative AI. That's the first thing. Secondly, when you get started, you come on with the back office. Like we said, step 1, take the course. You'll not only get your certification, but you get access to the 2,000 other courses. All AMO partners must complete at least the generative AI course certification before they can start selling our products. So again, step 1, take the course. Step 2, pass it, get the certification. Step 3, start making money. The process is step 2. Once you take your certification, you email it back to us. This is where you have access to the back office after you've learned those valuable tasks. And of course, step 3, when you start making money, you now have access to the step-by-step game plan to go about earning money with AI, because we have step-by-step game plan and click-by-click training set up in the back. Now, for all our AMO partners that come on board, once you get to 100 sales, if they're recurring clients or one-time clients, we always offer a bonus gift to all of our affiliates. Just our way to say thank you for your participation. Thank you for selling the product. Yes, you'll get commission for selling the product, but we also want to give you a gift for saying thank you because you're taking the initiative. Now, this is what some of the training looks like on my end, because I used to do social media training. On this one of my accounts, I have about the Lifehacks brand. As you see, we have about only 1,400 followers on this account. But through that social media training, guys, what I wanted to show here, somehow I'm able to help people to get the views, the likes, and the subscriptions. So when we say like, follow, share, and subscribe, this is a few years ago. This is not 2025. This is years back, and I haven't used this account for a while. This is actually from a training that I was doing a few years ago for a class. Now, what I wanted to show here is not only that we know how to get the reels, or we know how to get the trends, or we know how to get it, but we also know how to teach you how to duplicate that process. It's not an overnight success. As you see here, it started in August of 2023, so about two years ago. So during the time, like I said, I was doing my research and investigating and my complete navigating in this process, I uncovered not just the hacks for the social media algorithms that I put together in training manuals for our class. So when our students come on board to sign up with us, they can actually see, okay, this is how I start my content trending. This is how I can start building up my views. This is how I grow my reels. This is how I grow my followers. This is how I get my reels to grow and how I stay consistent. So now, and if you notice, this is when it just a few months, it's not growing a lot because I wasn't even consistent. But by the time I started getting consistent, the numbers absolutely took off to the millions. And that's the point. And I hadn't gotten to 1,000 reels yet. I hadn't been at 1,000 reels yet. but I had over 1,000 followers just from those reels in that time. And again, this is just one of the training to give you an understanding of how we help you to be a top producer once you've come on board. Now, as Brian explained, this is our system, our snapshot, and our back office for our OS system. Now, for our business owners who want to leverage the system, this is yours so you can have a streamlined system instead of being confused by all the other apps that you see there on social media. You have one platform to navigate and build your business from. So instead of being a consumer navigating through 50 different apps, you are now the distributor. You're now supplier by being able to facilitate all of this in one streamlined process. Likewise, if you're an influencer, if you learned anything from what we've gone through today, is when the radio got started back in the day, TV killed the radio stars. When social media got started, social media killed all of the TV stars. Now that AI is here, AI influencers are killing the social media stars, and not killing in the form of death, but killing in the form of they're now phasing out and are becoming obsolete. Ladies and gentlemen, now you are here. 2025, in the next 5 years, where will you be? Because 5% of the people who hear this information now, over the next 5 years, as this becomes a $15.7 trillion industry, they're going to pay more attention, they're going to make more income, they're going to be more successful and have more passion because they've adapted to AI. However, on the other side, there's going to be that 95% of people from now hear this information and say, you know what? I see how fast technology is moving. I realize I just got out of the pandemic. We're just getting outside, and now AI is everywhere. So before the pandemic, you would go outside and you would be able to be outside. Now, post-pandemic, everywhere, inside and outside, there is AI. And that's the difference. So we don't want you to get caught on the outside looking in on the most exciting and successful industry on the planet right now. So I want to join our 10K challenge. Please, I invite you to join it for free to take advantage of these participate. As I said, first things first, I want to be an affiliate. I want to get started. I want to take the 3-step process by first beginning with the basics and then learning, getting my certification to start making money in the industry. I want to be able to get access to all those other 2,000 courses so I can grow my skill set so I can either create more value for myself by creating new opportunities for my company, or being able to become an entrepreneur by being able to offer skills as a business from the skills and the training that I received from the Leadership Institute for Excellence and this Life Hacks opportunity. So if you're looking for a platform to learn and to grow from, ladies and gentlemen, the best time to invest in yourself is right now. So really, I only have one question for you. One simple question. Now, if you take the time to go back to see this, how generational gap of technology is going to scale and leap forward in the next 5 years. If you can really see that between 1980, 1990s, 2000s, 2010s, now 2020 to 2030. If you can understand that gap, that leap that's about to take place. If you can really see that 6G will arrive by 2028, regardless of how we feel about it. And as you can see, between 2017, when generative AI was birthed, to right now where we are, the infancy of 6G being brought to our eyes, ladies and gentlemen, is very simple to ask. One question: where will you be within the next 3 to 5 years? You know, my mentor Patrick Bet-David said, greatness isn't reached by staying on the ground. It's earned by taking off when others are afraid to fly. So ladies and gentlemen, will you be one of the 60,000 AI certified professionals working in research, speech, code, text, imaging, or video? I leave you with this to ponder as my final thought.
AI can do, what can it do? It turns out that as we speak, AI has no possibility of doing all of what we do. However, depending on the jobs that we do, sometimes it could do 20% of our jobs, 20% of our work, 1,000 times better. For some people, it might be able to do 50% of their job 1,000 times better. But in no job can they do all of it. And so this is the great observation. Because of that, every one of us should apply AI to automate, to become an assistant to help us with that either 20%, 40%, or 50%. People ask me, Jensen, is AI going to take your job? And I tell them, absolutely not. The person who uses AI to automate that 20% or 50% is going to take your job.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you see how corporate America has already implemented to use AI infrastructure to automate the future, as you understand, BlackRock and JP Morgan Chase already invested into AI initiatives. As you can understand, in 5 years, by the time 6G gets here, not only will we be in complete human robotics, so between 2020 and 2030, we're going from the beginning of generative AI during a pandemic to full, complete robotic, humanoid robotics, ladies and gentlemen. What are you gonna do? Because 2025, we're in the midway point. And that's why we're offering you an AI-powered opportunity that provides generative AI certification, business development training, mastermind community, over 2,000 online courses, 10K MRR training, financial lifestyle strategy to understand the financial services industry, white label business opportunity for those top tier producers, financial services distribution opportunities for those people who really want to take advantage of it, and of course, 25% commission for life. One of my mentors also told me, his name is Chris Hart. He's a part of the PHP Integrity, and he has the SOS Foundation. One of the things that he says is that a nation that does not understand the tax laws can always be overtaxed. Likewise, if you understand how fast AI is moving, a generation that does not understand AI will be subdued by it. And that's my time. So thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you found value in this video today, please like, follow, subscribe, share it with a family member. If you saw this on YouTube, please check out the description. There should be a link there. If someone shared this video with you, please get back to them. Let them know your interest level. Let them know if you want to participate and get engaged right away. If you're a business owner, you want to find out about how to get our services and solutions. If you want to find out how you can be a partner with us, an exclusive partner, listen, reach out to us. You can email us directly at lifeai@usa.com. That's LIFEAI@usa.com.